Hi, I'm Jimmy Chang, and we're here to talk about algebraic methods for factoring quadratics. Now, when it comes to quadratics, anytime you hear that word quadratics, you're thinking about the expression ax squared plus bx plus c. So we're here to talk about a couple of ways that you can factor this, and we're going to address one case where a is equal to 1, and then where a is not equal to 1. Now, when it comes to a equals to 1, that means you're of the form x squared plus bx plus c. This is one of the more straightforward factoring scenarios that you can think about. An example of this would be, let's just say x squared minus x minus 6. Now, a couple of tips for you. First, with x squared, you can always break it down into x and x. What you have to think about afterwards is, okay, there's going to be numbers that go in here, and you have to think about always two numbers that multiply to give you negative 6, but add to give you the number in the middle. Now, there's a 1 in here, so you want numbers that add to give you negative 1. Now, because the signs are different, that means you have two negatives. That means you're going to have a plus sign and a negative sign somewhere in that order. Now, the factors of 6, two numbers that multiply to give you 6, are 6 and 1 and 3 and 2. But the thing is, you have to think about which of those two pairs will add to give you negative 1. Now, there's no way 6 and 1 can give you negative 1 any way you look at it, so you have to look at 3 and 2. Now, how do you add them so that you have a negative 1? Well, negative 3 and plus 2 come to mind, and so what you do is you put the number in according to the sign. So negative 3, so that means the 3 is going to go here, and the positive 2, so the 2 will go here. And you can always check yourself by foiling it, and I guarantee you'll have that result. And so we're done with this one. Now let's talk about where a is not equal to 1. Suppose you have 2x squared plus 7x plus 3. Suppose you want to factor that. You can factor it the same way if you like. Go into the parentheses format. Now x squared, breaks up into x and x. Now, it's very similar to what you have up there. You have to think about what two numbers multiply to give you 2. In this case, it's 2 and 1, and I normally don't write the 1 because it's generally implied, so we'll leave it as 2x and x. Now, in terms of 3, factors of 3 are really 3 and 1. Now, you see pluses everywhere. That means it's addition signs for each parentheses. Now, the question here is, where's the 3 and the 1 going to go because of the 2? You can put the 1 here and the 3 here, or the 3 here and the 1 here. Whatever you do, you always want to check by foiling. So let's just put the 1 here and the 3 here. And if you foil it, I believe you will have the 7x plus 3. But if for whatever reason you feel you don't have it, then you may have to switch the numbers. But putting these two numbers and foiling it, I really do believe you'll get the 2x squared plus 7x plus 3. As you can tell, the methods are very similar. There are a couple of other methods out there, but this will give you a start on factoring quadratics. So I'm Jimmy Chang, and that's a very brief overview on algebraic methods for factoring quadratics.